Welcome to the Nomadic Spaces podcast, where we talk all things interior design, tiny houses, and happy homes. Each week, we explore different interior design strategies, the unique challenges of small spaces, and delve into the incredible lifestyle of tiny homes. Whether you're a fellow tiny house dweller or simply have an interest in interior design, this show has something for you. Hello and welcome back to the Nomadic Spaces podcast. I am your host, Sarah, with Suka Interior Design, and today we are talking about designing an Airbnb space to maximize bookings and 5-star reviews. In the competitive landscape of short-term rentals, interior design isn't just about creating a pretty picture. It's about crafting an experience that captivates guests from the moment they lay eyes on your listing. From the choice of furniture to the color scheme, every detail plays a crucial role in shaping the guest's perception and ultimately influencing their decision to book or not. So buckle up as we embark on a journey to unravel the undeniable connection between design and increased bookings in the world of vacation rentals. First things first, gotta understand your target audience. Understanding the demographics and preferences of your potential guests is the secret sauce to success in the world of Airbnb hosting and vacation rentals. Before diving headfirst into designing your rental space, take a moment to step into the shoes of your ideal guests. Are they young professionals, families looking for child-friendly accommodations, or adventurous travelers craving a taste of local culture? By pinpointing the demographic makeup of your target audience, you can tailor your design choices to their specific needs and desires. Once you've got a clearer picture of who your guests are, it's time to roll up your sleeves and get creative with your design approach. Think of your Airbnb rental as a blank canvas that's just waiting to be transformed into a masterpiece that speaks directly to your guest preferences. Remember that the devil is in the details. From thoughtful touches like local artwork, handmade pottery, to more practical amenities like high-speed Wi-Fi, a well-stocked kitchen, every element of your design should serve to enhance the guest experience and exceed their expectations. By going the extra mile to tailor your space to match guest preferences, you'll not only attract more bookings, but also earn rave reviews and loyal fans who can't wait to come back for another stay. First, create a welcoming space. First impressions are super important because they happen really fast and they stick around for a really long time. Like when you meet someone new, your brain decides in just a few seconds if you think they're nice or not so nice. And this snap judgment is based on what you see, like how someone looks or acts. It's like when you walk into someone's house for the first time. If their entryway is bright, clean, has a comfortable place to sit, you're probably gonna immediately feel good being there. To make an entryway welcoming, it's cool to have a small table where people can put their keys or phones. I really like to have a mirror in the entryway as well because it gives folks a chance to check their hair or makeup on the way in or out, and typically it makes a smaller area look bigger. Adding some plants or flowers can breathe in life to the area and really just make it feel more homey. Good lighting is important too. It should be warm and inviting and not too harsh or too dim. Remember, the goal is to make people feel at ease the minute they step through the door. Next, maximizing comfort and functionality. We're going to start with furniture selection. When you're designing an Airbnb, comfort and functionality should be at the forefront of the planning. So choosing versatile furniture is key to maximizing space. For example, a sofa bed can serve as a cozy place to sit by day and transform into additional sleeping area at night. It's also important to select furniture that fits well in the space and doesn't make it feel too cramped or too empty. Comfortable bedding is a must-have for any Airbnb. Guests remember the quality of their sleep when they think back on their stay. Similarly, seating options should really invite guests to relax. So think about plush chairs and sofas, plenty of cushions that really make people feel comfortable and at home. Next, strategic layouts. Strategic layouts are essential for creating a welcoming environment. Furniture should be arranged to allow easy movement throughout the space, promoting a natural flow from one area to another. In shared spaces, such as those found in studio apartments or homes with open floor plans, zoning is crucial. Use rugs, shelves, or even room dividers to create private areas or zones within the larger space. This gives guests the ability to enjoy communal activities while still having the option for a personal one. By thoughtfully arranging the furniture and defining different zones, you'll ensure that your Airbnb is meeting the needs of various types of travelers, whether they're looking for a place to relax or work or socialize. Hi friends, I hope you are enjoying this show. Listening to podcasts and reading blogs like this is a great way to gain knowledge. But to really make change, you need to take action. Luckily, taking action doesn't have to be overwhelming, timely, or expensive. My Desk Refresh Guide is a great resource you can download totally free from the link in the show notes. This guide will break down the redesign process into simple, actionable steps with tangible results to transform your space without spending a cent. Now let's get back to the episode. Next is theme and style. When you're setting up an Airbnb, picking the right theme is like telling a story. You want your guests to feel like they've stepped into a place that's special and fits perfectly where they are. If your Airbnb is by the beach, for example, think about a breezy coastal vibe, maybe with light blues or sandy tones. If it's in the mountains, maybe you want to go for a more rustic look with warm woods and nature-inspired decor. It's really all about making sure the theme of your Airbnb matches its surroundings. This doesn't mean everything has to be super fancy or expensive. It's more about creating a feeling that just makes guests say, wow, this is just right. Keeping your design consistent is key to maximizing your Airbnb. Imagine walking into a room where every little thing feels like it belongs together. That's what you're going to aim for. Stick to a color scheme that flows from room to room. It could be calming neutrals or maybe pops of color that show off your personal style. Patterns can also add life to a space. Just remember not to go overboard. You want your guests to feel relaxed, not overwhelmed. By being thoughtful with your choices, you'll create a space that guests will love and remember. Next, enhance the space with lighting. Lighting plays a crucial role in setting the mood and atmosphere of any space. It's not just about making a room bright. The type and placements of lights can change how we feel in the area. For example, soft, warm lights often make a room feel cozy and welcoming, while bright, cool lights can make it feel more energetic and lively. To get the best effect, it's important to layer your lighting. And what this means is using a mix of different light sources like overhead lights, lamps, and maybe even wall sconces to create depth and interest. Each layer serves a purpose. Ambient lighting provides overall illumination. Task lighting helps you see when you're working on something specific, and accent lighting highlights special features within the room. But do not forget about natural light. Sunlight can make a room feel bigger and more open, and it's really good for your health. By using curtains or blinds, you can also control how much natural light comes in, which lets you use it alongside artificial lights to always create the perfect balance throughout the day. Next, add personal touches and local flair. When designing an Airbnb, adding personal touches and local flair can make a huge difference in creating a unique experience. One way to do this is incorporating local artwork and decor into the space. This could mean hanging paintings or photographs by local artists on the walls, or maybe it's using handcrafted pottery or textiles as part of the room's decor. These elements not only beautify the space, but also give guests a taste of the region's artistic talents. And other great ideas to provide books, games, and other amenities that reflect the local culture. For example, if your Airbnb is located near the beach, you might want to include a collection of novels that is taking place by the sea, or maybe some really interesting coffee table books about that area or marine life. Board games and puzzles featuring local landmarks or history could also be a fun way for guests to play and learn. Additionally, stocking the bathroom with locally made soaps or the kitchen with local regional spices and snacks helps guests indulge in the local flavors. By thoughtfully choosing items that celebrate the area, hosts can really offer a unique and immersive experience that travelers will cherish. Next, utilizing technology. When designing an Airbnb to maximize bookings, it's crucial to integrate technology that enhances the guest experience. Smart home devices are at the forefront of this tech revolution. For instance, installing smart locks provides guests with a more seamless check-in and check-out experience, eliminating the need for physical keys, allowing hosts to manage access remotely. Smart thermostats are another addition that can improve comfort by allowing guests to easily adjust the temperature to their liking, also potentially saving energy costs in that process. Entertainment technology is equally important in creating a memorable stay. Reliable Wi-Fi is a must as it connects guests to the world and allows them to work, stay in touch, and browse with ease. Adding streaming services gives guests a vast array of movies and shows at their fingertips, perfect for relaxation after a day of exploring. If you're into high-quality sound systems, that can also help set the mood, allowing guests to play music or enhance their viewing experience. So by being thoughtful and incorporating these technologies, Airbnb hosts can create a convenient, enjoyable, and modern space that stands out, encouraging more bookings and positive reviews. Ooh, this next one is so important. Professional photography. Showcasing your space plays a crucial role in the success of your listing. Your place can be absolutely beautiful, but if the photos don't represent that, people aren't going to come stay. When potential guests are browsing online, the first thing that catches their eye are the images of the space. So high-quality photos can make your property stand out and give guests a clear, inviting view of what to expect. Photos showcase the unique design features, cozy corners, and the overall ambiance, which often are the deciding factor for someone to book. To photograph interiors effectively, it's important to have good lighting. Natural light works best to create a warm and welcoming atmosphere. Also, capturing the right angles can help highlight the best aspects of the space, like open layouts or special decorative moments. Remember to declutter and clean before taking pictures so you're presenting a tidy and attractive environment. By investing time and effort into professional photography, you increase the chances of your Airbnb being noticed, appreciated, and booked, which leads to more bookings and more happy guests. Little pro tip on this. There are different levels within professional photography. So real estate photography will be less expensive, but also has a more basic formula and approach. If you're targeting a more high-end luxury renter, I usually recommend looking for an interior photographer. Interior photography is also known as architectural or editorial photography. And this type of photography will probably be at a higher price point, but will also result in a higher quality photo composition, and typically these photographers spend more time editing, so you're just coming out with a higher quality result. Most listings on Airbnb are done with real estate photography. So again, if you're trying to target a higher end client, having elevated photos is going to stand out against the other listing. Next, collecting feedback and evolving your design. One of the things Airbnb has done really well, they've revolutionized the way people stay in new places, but what they do really well and a key part of their success is how they collect feedback and evolve their design to meet the needs of guests. The platform encourages users to leave reviews and constructive feedback after their stay. This isn't just about the star rating. It's also about asking questions, sharing experiences, what they loved, what could have been better. Airbnb takes this information seriously, as should you as a host. They look at the suggestions from guests and use it to make changes. It could be updating the information on a listing to making it clearer or adding amenities that guests have asked for. By iterating on their design based on their guest suggestions, Airbnb hosts are ensuring that they're always improving and providing the best experience possible. It's a cycle of listening, adapting, and enhancing that keeps guests happy and coming back year after year. So to wrap up today's episode, when it comes to setting up an Airbnb, interior design plays a crucial role in attracting guests. A well-designed space not only looks inviting in photos, but also makes guests feel comfortable and at home during their stay. Remember, the key points include choosing a theme that reflects the local culture, ensuring that the furniture is stylish and functional, and paying attention to the small details like lighting and decor. By investing in quality design, vacation rental hosts can create a memorable experience for their guests, which leads to better reviews and more bookings. It is so worth putting the effort in to making your Airbnb stand out in its design. It's an investment that truly pays off. As always, thank you so much for being here. If you would like to reach out, I will leave my email in the comments below. Please do. I would love to connect with you. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you then, and home happy. I hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring. My goal with this show is to help others make changes that transform their space. But just absorbing content, even brilliant content like this, doesn't get results. Taking action does. If you are still listening, you might be ready to fully accomplish your design goals. My challenge to you is commit to taking one action right now before you don't. Taking action might look like booking a design project jumpstart. Or maybe it's signing up for the free desk refresh guide. Or maybe it's signing up for my mailing list. Or maybe it's scheduling a complimentary connection call to virtually meet and discuss your design goals in more detail. You can find more about all those fun things I just mentioned, as well as reach out to me directly through my website, which is sukkainteriordesign.com. That is sukkainteriordesign.com. I love connecting, so please don't be a stranger. As always, thank you for tuning in and for being a part of this community. If you liked what you heard on this episode or show, please take a second to like, review, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends and family. It is truly the easiest way to show support for me and this tiny niche podcast. Until next time, take care and home happy.